and gentlemen, this is the post-game press conference for the FIBA Asia Cup 2025 group phase game between Jordan versus India. Jordan beat India by 91 to 84. India's coach, Scott Fleming, and captain, Arvind Komar, have joined us, so may I ask you to switch your phones? The press conference will be conducted in English. Mr. Scott Fleming, can you please give us your comments about the game?
Well, first, congratulate Jordan. Secondly, proud of our guys. And thirdly, we've got to learn to take care of the ball at the end of the game. We have a young team and just had some mental breakdowns at the end. But really proud of, this is a team that I guess we're not supposed to be as good as, but we had a chance. We had a great chance to win with 4 points up late in the game. And just some mental mistakes. But I'm sure I'll go back and watch the film and see a lot of good things and things that really we did well. But right now it kind of stings. I think we're kind of past moral victories now. We want the real ones. And, when I came in, we hadn't won for a long time, and we've won some games, and this was ours to take. This was ours to take. I congratulate them, but this is a tough one. Yeah.
Thanks. Mr. Arvind Komar, can you please also give us your comments about the game?
I think we lost because of offensive rebounds. That's the main reason, I think so, because starting of the tournament, first 2 quarters, we didn't get offensive rebounds, so that's the main reason, I think so.
Okay, thank you. I will now give the floor to the media to ask questions in English. I want to ask the media to first state their names and media company they're representing.
Hello, I'm Rowan Hamdan from الشرق الأوسط newspaper. First of all, welcome to Saudi Arabia. It was a tough match and really a tough one. And India has been coming to the Asian Cup for 27th time. And even though they haven't never qualified to the World Cup for the star basketball. So, and you have been coaching India team since like 2012, I believe, right?
Actually, just for 1 year. I coached the team back in 2012 to 15.
Yeah.
And now I've been back for just 1 year.
Yeah. So how do you think you knowing the team since that time and giving them your point of view to go far as they can in this tournament in Saudi Arabia?
Yeah, we're still a really young team. We're all mostly in our young 20s, the players. And so we obviously are competing against one of the better teams here. But we've just got to learn to take it when it's there. And, I've said we're trying to win right now, but I've told a lot of people that in 3 or 4 years, this is going to really be a team to reckon with because some of these guys aren't long out of high school. They're just in their early 20s. We've only got really one veteran player, maybe 2, and the rest of them are early 20s. I had a lot of them when I coached the NBA Academy. And now they're some of the best players in India. But this would have been a great one. It would have been a great win. But, I've been doing this 40-some years, and we've had some great wins, and this is a tough one. But we've got to learn from it. Every win's great, and every loss you've got to learn from. And so it's a tough one, but we'll learn from it. We'll get better.
Any other questions?
Hi, Coach. I'm Enzo from FIBA Asia. Last time India won at the Asia Cup was actually 10 years ago when you were the coach in 2015. Do you think, based on the players you have now, the depth you have, and how they played today, do you think they have what it takes to get that breakthrough win again here in Jeddah?
Yeah, I do. The team I coached before was an older team, and they more veteran players, and so we did some damage there in Wuhan when we were there. I think this team is good enough to win now. But I think, like I said, I think they're even going to be better in 2 or 3, 4 years from now. But you saw tonight, we compete. We didn't shoot it very well. We're a very good 3-point shooting team. And like he said, we gave up way too many offensive rebounds. There's some areas to really work on. Those are things we can do. It's not a talent thing. It's an execution. And so, I'd love to be sitting here and telling you about our great win in overtime, but it didn't happen. But we'll get better. We'll get better. We certainly showed we can compete. So.
It's me again, sorry.
Sure.
I want to know, how do you think about the group that will be facing? You'll be facing Saudi Arabia and China. So yeah.
Well, we're used to being an underdog, and we're underdogs in all these games. You know, these are teams that are ranked higher than us. Obviously, China is one of the best teams here. But, you know, that's on paper. You know, you have to play the game. And so, you know, we'll prepare the best we can. We'll watch film. We'll go over scouting reports. And, you know, it won't be easy by any means, but we'll do our best. And then, of course, Saudi Arabia is a good team, but they're at home too. But, you know, we have a little bit of history of beating some home teams. And so, you know, we're not afraid of that. But we're going to have to play better, especially in the crunch time when we really need to make plays. We're going to have to be better than we were tonight.
Okay, thank you. This is the end of the first part of the press conference. We will be back with the Jordan national team.
Thank you.
Thank you.
Ladies and gentlemen, welcome back to the second part of the post-game press conference. We now have with us the Jordan team's coach, Mr. Roy Rana, and the captain, Freddie Ibrahim. Mr. Roy Rana, we would like to have your words about the game.
That was a great game. Credit to India. They obviously are improving. I thought they did a great job today, and we were just we just had a little bit more in our gas tank. I think we were able to overcome, a pretty tough situation down late, got back into it, found a way to win it in overtime. So really proud of our mental toughness and our ability to just keep playing. But also, nothing but compliments for India. They're obviously really improving and a dangerous team.
Thank you. Mr. Freddie Ibrahim, your thoughts about the game?
Just to piggyback off of Coach, it was really good. I'm sure it was fun to watch. Overtime games are always interesting, you just gotta play through it, a lot of ups and downs. And, we just kind of found a way. Every possession kind of just kept going back. I think the whole game, no one really got us, not too many stops. It was going back and forth all game, and for it to go all the way into overtime, I'm sure it was very fun to watch, and it's good for us to kind of go through something like that, go through adversity and come out with a win. So something positive from it.
Thank you. Do we have questions from the media in English? A reminder to state your full name and media company that you're representing.
Jad Haj, Pioneers, Lebanon. So first of all, congrats, coach, on today's win. I basically have two questions. The first one is, this version of the Jordanian national team is a mix of veterans like Dar Tucker, Freddie, and some youngsters like the Olajuwon brothers. What would be the target of this campaign? Is it more about developing the players or results like winning, going to the semis?
Well, I think, this is competitive sport. So we never want to say that we don't want to win every time we play. But at the same time, we have a long-term vision for what we're building in Jordan. And, I was fortunate enough to be part of the last World Cup that Jordan was in. Respect many of those players who aren't here right now, that they will join us eventually. But this is a great opportunity for us to build depth into our program, add new, interesting young talent. So it's a bigger project than immediate outcomes. Although we step on the floor and we compete to win every time we do it. So certainly the development piece is going to be really, really big, right? We have, I think, 3 guys from we had a bunch of guys from our U19 team, and now adding the Olajuwon twins. Like, we have some very young players, first time playing on the national team. Today was first official competition for Abdullah Olajuwon. I thought he was really good as a 21-year-old. I thought he gave us some great minutes. So it's exciting. I think Jordanians should be excited about the future of this program. We've got a lot of work to do. There's no question about that.
Okay, thanks. My second question is more related to today's game. So in the fourth quarter, you only committed 1 foul. So is it more a defensive discipline or more lack of intensity on defense?
Oh, well, I think, we've been pretty good defensively all summer. It's been our offense that needs to continue to grow. And we took a timeout with about, I think, 7 minutes in the fourth quarter left. And that was the message that, we were in bonus, I think, within the first 3 minutes. And credit to the players. They all just kind of bought in, and Freddie was great. His individual man-to-man defense, playing without fouling. I thought that was a huge factor in us being able to kind of maintain and sustain our defensive effort. So it was certainly a discipline thing. It wasn't a lack of competitiveness. I think we made that adjustment. That bodes well for our group.
Next.
السلام عليكم ورحمة الله وبركاته. روان حمدان from الشرق الأوسط newspaper. My question will be for you, coach, and also will be for Freddie. Jordan, this is the 17th participating for Jordan in the Asian Cup, and Jordan has won a medal, silver medal in 2011 and bronze medal in 2009. So how much does it mean to you to get a better medal in this tournament here in Saudi Arabia this year?
Well, I wish I could talk about a medal, but the most important thing that we're going to focus on is on the next game. Like, we can't start thinking about the color of medals or medals until we enter that round and we're in that, if we're in a Final Four, then we can talk about medals. But right now, the focus is just getting ready for the next game.
Okay, next.
Hi, Coach. Justin from FIBA Asia. Just want to go back about the game a while ago. Can you just talk about the impact and the importance of Hashem Abbas to your team, especially with the way he performed tonight? Thank you.
Yeah, he's a pretty special player. Obviously I'm learning these guys as well. I'm fairly new to the group. He's a special player, right? He plays with his energy is different. His intensity is different. Sometimes it's kind of a little bit out of control, but he's also a young player. And I think I'm really, really impressed. He has something that you can't teach. You can't teach that type of effort, that type of energy. That's what makes him special. And as his skills continue to improve and as his understanding of the game continues to improve, he's going to be a very important player for Jordan, and I think a very important player in Asia for many years.
Next. Okay. Thank you, Mr. Roy Rana. Thank you, Mr. Freddie Ibrahim. The post-game press conference is officially over. Thank you all.
Thank you.